All right, hello, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us today. Got a really exciting review for you guys. This is all about the Honeycomb Bravo Throttle. So we finally got our hands on the production unit. If you remember, about a year and a half ago, we had the pre-production unit. We actually launched our most successful video we've ever actually had on YouTube, well over 200,000 views to date. And today is the follow-up video, right? We finally have the production unit from Honeycomb in hand, along with their great yoke. We've got it here mounted into our stay-level Avionics Slavix glass cockpit, and this here is the SIMiONIC G1000. So keep it right here, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Once again, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. But today it's all about the Honeycomb Bravo Throttle. We'll try to keep it as short and sweet as possible. But I hope everybody's been doing well during this COVID time, and hope everybody's been able to stay safe and enjoy themselves. You know, we're, like I said before in our fall update, at such a critically awesome time. You know, critical, I don't know if that's the right word, but just awesome time, right? Like it's a time in the last 20 years that it's never been like this in flight sim. You know, the brand new Microsoft Flight Simulator. Components from Honeycomb. I mean, they're just absolutely fantastic. We've got custom Slavix panels going out every single month. And then the G1000 systems. You got SIMiONIC, RealSimGear, NobleSim, Virtual Fly with their VF1000 as well. So, you know, we've done panels to support all these things. But today it's really about the Honeycomb Bravo Throttle. So, first I just want to talk a little bit about what you get in the box. You know, you get the USB cable, you get the nice packaging. You've actually got these different levers that really they basically just, well, there you go. One falls off. They just pop on and off. It's kind of slick, but they come in, when you get yours, they got these nice covers on them to protect it during shipping and everything. And these covers just go like that. And what you can do is they actually ship over to you a set of general aviation levers and then a set of commercial levers as well. So these here, they come in this really nice box that's magnetic, but these are the commercial levers, and you can see here how they can go right in there as well. And they've also even got reversers too, which is pretty slick. So you got a speed brake too, and then a flap lever. So your flap lever can go over there. You can see different increments there. Speed brake basically go on here like so. So they just really slick with what they've done, giving a lot of functionality in different units. They've really done just a great job with these. So you get the commercial ones. You get a nice little manual here as well. Multiple different languages, so if you sprechen Sie Deutsch ein bisschen, you can see it's in German as well. And so, you know, just nice little manual here talking about what to do, step 1, step 2. I'll get into the mounting plate here in a second to hopefully help explain that. And then you've got the general aviation levers that it came with also. So these levers, they basically just slide on and they slide off, which is really quite slick. I'll go ahead and pick that one up that's flung off. But they go on and they go off. You know what? One thing here with all of these levers, you know, all these axes, they were all set up when I plugged into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We're going to get into a demo here in a minute, but everything worked. All the axes were correct, left engine, right engine, 1, 2, the mixture prop, the reversers. It's cool when you're in the TBM, when you bring this down, it actually goes into beta and you hear it and everything in the flight sim. Totally cool. So that's really neat. Trim wheel, if you ever hear, I've talked about a lot. Trim is critically important for when you're flying, when you're learning how to fly general aviation. So you finally got a trim wheel. No more SATEC $300 eBay trim wheels that you need to go after. You can actually go ahead and just use this trim wheel. So that's great. Gear up, gear down. You got some lights here as well, red and green for when the gear is up and down. A really nice autopilot stack that functions great with the Microsoft Flight Sim also. And then you've got all these different switches here. So you've got about, 7? Yeah, 7 different switches that you can go ahead and use here. So, and then a really nice annunciator panel too. Over here on the right side, you've got a tension knob to tighten or loosen. So you can loosen it up, and they go pretty quick, or you can tighten it and they're a little bit stiffer. So really nice functionality there. And then you got your flap lever. You can hold it for flaps up, flap down. And then you have autopilot too. So really super nice. You know, I want to talk about the mounting system that you get in the box too. So you get this plate here. This is the base plate. And you know, really the base plate, you can connect it to your desk, and it's got this sticky 3M adhesive on the back. To remove it from your desk, what you end up having to do is lift this tab up, and then the resistance here pushes this down. Now if you have a really nice desk and you don't want to gouge the wood or something like that, that's why we offer this Slavix plate, okay? And you can get this plate on our website, but I just want to walk through really quickly how it's all set up. You can see all the cutouts, they all match perfectly, right? So all these cutouts, they just, one goes right over the other one. And so what you basically do is you take your Slavix plate and you just peel off the adhesive backing on the Honeycomb plate itself. You put that to the side, and then you line up everything right here on the Slavix plate. And once you have everything lined up really nice, you just go ahead and you push it on. And you push it on, and now this plate has become part of this plate. You can see it's not going to fall off, okay? And so you can take this, you can place it right there on your desk. You can connect your unit to it, and then when you're done with it, the whole thing just removes and it goes away. And you never have to undo these things, and you don't have to ever worry about gouging your plate, or excuse me, gouging your desk. So that's one thing that we sell with these as well. If you want a plate, you can get a plate. Obviously, our panels, it's the exact same concept when you're mounting these things all together. So this is all one unit, okay? So basically, the way this whole thing is set up, I'm just using the 2 outside clamps, okay? So there's typically 4 clamps, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just using the 2 outside clamps. And so what I can do here is I can actually loosen these clamps. And what I do, because I use this desk during the day for work, I loosen the clamps, and I can literally take this entire thing, slide it out, go put it onto another stand, another side table, and then just leave it over there. And then when I want to come back and sim in the evening, bring it out, push it in, tighten down 2 clamps, and away I go. And you can see how tight this thing is. I mean, this is not moving. I mean, this is all tight up on here. I mean, this whole thing isn't, I mean, the desk is going to fall over before anything else happens. So it's just fantastic from that perspective. Really, really nice, really simple, really easy. This here, once I mentioned, the SIMiONIC G1000, okay? So it connects wirelessly over the network to Microsoft Flight Sim through a little plug-in on the computer that automatically finds the iPads and everything else. There's 2 iPads. So my point with this is I have a USB hub on the back of this panel, okay? It's a 4-port USB hub, plugs in USB-C. I have this plugged into it, the throttle, the yoke, and these I have plugged into a power adapter behind the panel as well. So I have 1 power connection and 1 USB connection into this whole panel. So it's very easy to take it on and off your desk. It's a really great solution. You can actually see it's plugged into the USB-C there on the top of my tower. That's it, very easy. So, so we're gonna go ahead, we'll do a demo here in Microsoft Flight Sim, and hopefully I can show you a traffic pattern, what this whole throttle looks like using it. You can get a better understanding of it. I'm not going to get into all the little nitty-gritty details of what's inside of the throttle and what it's all made out of. It's basically just a similar finish to the yoke. It's kind of a rubberized material, really nice. Obviously, all the handles, everything's made out of plastic here, and it looks like the internals. When I actually look inside there, it looks like they're metal. So there's some metal internals in there, so they've really gone to great lengths to have really nice internals in there on the inside. So we'll go ahead, we'll do a demo, and any questions, we're always an email away. And I hope you guys are doing well and enjoy the holiday season. We'll see ya. Okay, so we're here in the brand new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and we are here with the Cessna 172. We're in the flight planner. Really pretty straightforward. Here's the main menu. So we're just in this top left corner up over here. We've selected a departure airport, Aurora Municipal Airport. If you notice in my other videos, I always fly around Aurora. That's where I did a lot of flight training. So we've done that. We'll go ahead, we'll actually move it over to a day configuration and in clear skies as well. So we've gone ahead, we've done that, and it looks like I think we are probably ready to go ahead and start flying. So we will go ahead and fly, and it'll load up. Basically what we'll do here is we'll be ready to fly. You notice here you can move up and down with these arrows here. We can get rid of these yokes if you want. You can do the parking brake, but you can move up and down and around. You can hit the minus button, plus buttons if you want to kind of move. What I like to do is kind of just set a nice kind of, I'll call it, perspective there. Like I'm almost looking out right there at the, there we go. Oops, I'm going a little bit more. So anyways, you can play around with the views and all that kind of stuff. But effectively we're here. You can see we can go up on the mixture. We can go up on the throttle like that. We got our rudder pedals down here. Flaps 10, and you can pretty much go when you want to go. So, oops, there we go. So everything comes alive here. Airspeed should be coming alive. Really works out pretty well. So 55 knots, rotate, and that's pretty much it. Climb out around 74. So once again, getting into the habit of using that manual trim. You can see it starts to trim down. You can see it trims up as well. And it's pretty much that. So flaps coming up there. I can move this down. You can actually see the flaps. So if I push the flaps, hopefully you can see there. Try to zoom in, but you can see the flaps there going up and down. So really nice. Then you can see the mixture here coming out, throttle coming out, and then I'm trying to look here. So don't do this. Don't fly and do this at the same time. This is not safe. But anyhow, so that's basically what all that looks like there. Put a little more throttle in. You can zoom back in here, see where we're at. You can go direct. You know, you can put in everything here if you really wanted to. So this is just really pretty slick. Direct, enter, enter. You can tell me all this kind of stuff, how far away we are. So yeah, so this is all pretty nice, I would say. Really not, I mean, not much else to say here other than this. You got all your light switches. So I think I can go to outside view here. You can actually see like the lights there. You know, they'll turn off, they turn on, all that. So it's really nice to have all this functionality here. So go back in the cockpit. Set it down there, just like so. So anyways, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it right there. Whoops, we're going off-roading. I gotta get these rudder pedals figured out, to be honest. These are these rudder pedals. I gotta get them dialed in. So yeah, here we'll pause it. How's that sound? There we go. Sorry for the off-road extravaganza there. I gotta get these rudder pedals figured out. Anyways, so I mean, we saw it all here. Really nice, really straightforward. SIMiONIC works great. Really excited for you guys to get your Bravo throttles. Totally awesome product. I think you guys are gonna really like them. And any questions that we can help answer for you guys, definitely let us know. And you know, just have a great holiday season. Have fun. Enjoy the products. It's just such an exciting time to be part of this industry, and hope everybody's doing well. We'll see ya.